Hello, and welcome to the last part of Fantasy Maiden Wars Dream of a Stray Dreamer. I will be doing the fifth and final chapter of the Mehko Arc, no matter how long it ends up taking. So, yep, this is the last recording I'm doing of this game, and also the last recording in general that I plan to do for the foreseeable future. Quite weird to think about. But, 128 parts. That's what it ended up being, huh? What a time. We got these two. Pretty sure I showed the upgrade process of Makra last part, so I'm not gonna bother with. Actually, did I? Anyway, she looks like that, and I gave her the cookie that makes her heal 100 SP. Without further ado, start the last map I'm going to do in the entire game. Hakkari Shrine. And that about sums it up. Huh, so that's what Mehko's been up to. So getting back to the point, we need a favor. Fight Makra and get her to say whether anything's bothering her. Sure, sounds fun. Sign me up. Still, when did you two get so close to Mehko? A lot happened lately, including a Don Makra battle we fought together. One thing led to another, and then she was asking us for advice. Huh? Hard to picture that. Anyway, that's our plan, but we were thinking it'd be nicer if you could host a party soon. And if possible, there'd be some excuse for a fight, but that's your speciality, isn't it, Raymo? I don't like the way you put that, but sure, fair enough. I don't mind holding a conversation through Don Mako, but there's no guarantee this counseling session will even work, is there? If anything, it's probably better if you don't hold any expectations for this. Just fight like normal, and I'm sure you two will drag something out of her. Well, it's worth a shot, I guess. By the way, why can't you do this yourselves? We thought you two might be the best suited to be Makara's opponents. She's been with Marissa for a long time, and she's acknowledged Reimu. So up against you, even Makara might be a little more honest with herself. I mean, I guess I'll do this like usual. Just don't come complaining to me when we beat her up and nothing happens. What do you think, Alice? I think I'd like to see how far Mehko can go. Mehko? Not Makra? Yep, it seems like she'd gained some self-confidence when she came to us earlier. Oh, did she now? Now I'm looking forward to seeing how much my former pet's grown. So, when are we doing this? I thought we'd send our invitations for Letty's return party. Letty, huh? Oh, right, she came back out recently, didn't she? Sharon and friends were going to hold a party at the shrine, I think. Wait, the shrine? How come no one told me about this? Mehko will handle bringing Makra, so you don't need to worry about that at least. At Maria's shrine, we'll share food and drink. And the party's tomorrow, so you'd better get started. Tomorrow? Already being nice enough letting you use the shrine, but tomorrow? Whatever, you need to be ready by tomorrow. Yeah, but you owe me. The next day. Corner of Gensokyo. Still using the rainbow icon. And then bring some sweet potatoes. There, ready. Lady Makara, get dressed. It's almost time to... Lady Makara, wake up! Ah, Mehko, good morning. Good morning? No, it's way past morning, but... I'm sorry, normally you'd be sleeping now. Yes, but I'm alright. Still early afternoon, though. Is there something I needed to do today? Don't you remember? We were invited to a party at the shrine today. Oh yes, I overslept then, haven't I? No, I was being selfish for wanting to go in the middle of the day. No, that's not true. I've also been hoping for you to get closer with the residents of Gensokyo. Lady Makara? I think it's lovely that you've been going out and about so eagerly. I am a little worried that you might be going somewhere dangerous, though. I told you, it's fine. You're just a worrier by nature. I've been visiting people you know, too, like Sanai and Alice. That's fine, then. I really must thank them today for taking care of you while I sleep. How about you start getting ready? I'll help. I'll comb your hair, so take off that futon. Ah, but that's my blanket. See, your hair's even fluffier than the sheep with that bedhead. About the only one who could handle fixing it for you, Lady Makara. I'm sorry. No rainbow icon for the place Rain was actually at. So, to celebrate Lady's return, for the 50th time today, Gears. Well, I think I'll pass this time. Oh, you're done drinking already. Who wouldn't? I heard we've been starting around noon, but someone didn't get the message and pop the corks this morning. Right, people were showing up, weren't they? This sort of thing is what makes life worth living. I just can't keep up with you. Also, is it just me, or has it gotten chilly? It's a warm day, but Mr. Sun's going to bed early, so... I'm sorry, it might be because I'm here. It's just right. Alcohol's great and all, but I want to play in the snow, too. Kids sure love playing outside, huh? Me, I think I need to warm up. It's a little early, but how about the rest of us head inside for now? Fair enough. Well, outside's closed. Come on in. Oh, Mitty, you still out here? Uh-huh, since some people haven't come yet. Still, the party was getting all heated up, but then the day slipped away. It's fine, we'd be in trouble if we missed Mehko and Makara. Those two? No, so they were invited too? Yeah, exactly, we have a little something to do as well. Oh yes, that. Let's stay as well, Raisin. Oh, it's freezing out here, but fine. Then I'll wait too. I gather you're scheming something in. In that case, we really should get going. Oh, there's no need to go that far. You have your reasons, and no doubt whatever you're planning will go more smoothly if everyone involved is in on it. With any luck, we'll meet again tonight anyway. There's really no need to go that far. Then we'll poke around at the charcoal at home. Friends, the day we've been temporarily farewell to winter. Only autumn is eternal, immortal. Jeez, those two never change, do they? They drink a lot, so maybe they end up dead in the snow somewhere. And how about one more toast with everyone left? I was wondering why you weren't coming in, so you were all out front. We brought out a heater for y'all. Rainbow, Marissa, thank you. Firefly, firelight. I barely got to drink anything yet, so don't you dare end the party without my permission. In a way, for us the real party is just getting started. Mehko and Makara still not here. Yes, we told them it would be at noon, but it looks like they're running late. Given who we're talking about, she probably overslept. Ugh, they're here. Just a little further, Lady Makara. Please, slow down. I haven't walked in so long. If only I could fly. Oh, I'm getting sleepier with every step. No, you can't. Fall asleep here and you'll die. Hey, Makara, long time no see. Sounds like just getting here took a lot out of you. Marissa, Rainbow, it certainly has been a while. Sorry we're late. We ran into a bit of trouble. What happened? Lady Makara got tired from flying, so we had to walk the rest of the way. So flying is exhausting. It works like Barry B. Benson once said. For all of you, we ran out of magical energy. That must have been hard. And after you invited us and everything, my apologies. Is everyone who's here today? There are more, but they went inside when it got cold. We just wanted to take in the fresh air a little longer. Is that so? You even have a heater, so it's quite warm. Well, looks like you two could use a seat by it right about now. And I'll accept your hospitality. It's been a while since we had a proper conversation, hasn't it? Indeed, I have been trying to show my face when I find the time, though. Even if you pop in once in a long time, it's like you fade into the background or something. You're always just sitting back and watching everyone else chatter. But I enjoy that. What a waste. You can join in the fun, you know. I'm ready to accept any challenge anytime. Huh. Come on, this is exactly the problem. What? Well, if it isn't bothering you, then don't worry about it. Peace and quiet is great and all, but your complexion seems a little off. You said you ran out of magical energy. Are you alright? I appreciate the concern, but a short rest should be enough. That's fine then, but how have you been doing these days? I heard you've been eating people's nightmares. And where did you hear that? Oh, I let it slip. Was I not supposed to? I'm sure she doesn't mind. It's perfectly natural behavior for a Baku. Oh, this is embarrassing. I never intended you to find out. So this stubbornness was intentional after all. What do you mean by that? I thought it might be that, based on how the humans were doing. I get it. You're just shy, right? No, I simply thought there was no need for people to know. Yeah, it's weird. If you don't show off, you'll never raise in status. Wait, as a yokai, won't you go hungry then? That's true. Lady Makara. I see. Seems like she's weighed down by something. But whatever it is, its roots are deep. Rainbow, looks like it's time for a Danmaku battle after all. Huh? Already? I just sat down. If we take it slow, we might miss the timing. I guess. Really has gotten cold. I think I'd like to head inside too, if you don't mind. See? Fine. Oi, Makara. Oi? Misspoke. Anyway, I've been sitting here listening to you spout nothing but gloomy stuff this whole time. Step inside the shrine with attitude, and you're just asking for divine punishment. Rainbow? I've got no food or drink for the likes of you two. But I'm hungry. Settle down, Mehko. She's trying to start a fight with you and Makara. She sounds more like a petty thug, though. Anyway, try to play along, Mehko. Got it. You want to join the party? First you'll have to... I challenge you to a Danmaku duel. Huh? What? Oh, them's fighting words. A duel? Mehko? If we win, we get to eat all the delicious food we want. If we lose, we'll just have to tough it out. Sure. I was about to say the same thing. Ooh, this sounds fun. Can we play too? Everyone's getting fired up, huh? We accept your challenge. Hold on, a Danmaku battle out of nowhere is a little much, isn't it? I think it would make a fine sideshow for the party. Come on, let's do this together. But there's no reason to fight. Hurry up or I'll take your coat. Stop that. I'd feel uneasy without it. Then it's settled. Prepare yourselves. Time to fight. Final chapter. For real this time. One step beyond the end. This lake is here again. I'm pretty sure there's no reason to go to it this time. There are more mooks on this map than I thought there were. Don't remember there being this many. Phew, that's the hard part. We managed to get the fight started. Didn't realize Mehko would be issuing the challenge though. We were surprised too. Something about us seems to have changed a little. Sure is easier when all we have to do is accept though. Well, we still haven't played enough yet, so this is just perfect, right, Letty? Yep, all that's left is to wait for Mehko and Makara. How's your body holding, Lady Makara? I've recovered plenty of energy, thank you. But why would you suddenly start a fight like that? Well, you know how everyone else always does it when they're in trouble, or when they're excited? So I guess always going with the flow? Do you not want to? Oh no, it's not that. Well, I haven't fought since the Dreamscape. I'm sure I can hold my own. Phew, that's a relief. Looks like they're ready over there. Makara's a little worried, though. Hey, Alice, are you sure you don't want us to help, too? I'd plan to, but they seem to be doing fine already over there. In that case, we'll join Mehko's side. Oh, you're deploying, too? Sorry, there have been a lot of changes to the plan. Fine by me, but since there are more people, let's set some rules. If you beat me or Marissa, you win, and if we beat Makara or Mehko, we win. Okay, got it. Mehko, Makara, don't hesitate to rely on us if it looks like you're in trouble. In your case, Makara, you're still in Danmaku rehabilitation. I'll take you up on that, thank you. You're all so considerate. Doesn't it just make you feel all fuzzy inside? Let's do this together, Lady Makara. Well, if you insist. Sounds like we're all ready, and here we go. Fulfill the victory condition with Mehko Makara, so defeat Raymore and Marissa. You don't have much, do you? Oh, Makara.
Wow, we're starting?
Well, I'm sure Mehko's fine, but what about you, Makura? You're worried about me, not Mehko. Isn't this your first battle since the Dreamscape?
Meanwhile, she's been busy these days.
Uh-huh, thanks to you all. Meaning? A lot happened, and we've been having a lot of Danmaku battles together lately. With everyone's guidance, I made a full tour of Kinsokyo. Is that so? To think you'd gained so much experience right under my nose. You're not bluffing, I can guarantee it.
Please be sure to take a good look at the new and improved Mehko.
Very well then, I'll be counting on you, Mehko. Okay, Lady Makura. So this is what Danmaku feels like. There you are. This map theme is apparently all-encompassing. Alright, well, it's been 15 minutes, the map's started, but I don't think the map is very long, so it shouldn't be like a 2-hour part or anything like that. Alright, so you three are on my side. Don't wanna... I'm not sure this is the sort of thing other people should be meddling in.
We may have set the stage, but Mehko took the lead. Also, we need to be ready to make our reports afterward.
Alright, Master had an appointment, couldn't make it, so if that's settled, then I guess we need to wrap this up. That's our duty, after all. So, don't want to get my units too spread out here. Want to be decently close together. They are at least letting me use these units that I've used for earlier parts again, so leveling them up wasn't a waste. I hope both sides have a good showing.
That's a planner for you, really thinking this through. But why not enjoy yourself while you're at it?
Is that alright?
Sure, why not? Beat Reimu and steal all our faith. Now's your chance.
And a chance for you to surprise everyone too, Kokasa.
Now that's using your noggin.
So I suppose we should enjoy this opportunity while we can.
Yep, bring it on. Not that bad, Mehko.
Thanks. Alice and the others weren't exaggerating.
But...
Ew.
Are you getting tired already, Makura? You aren't using all those moves you showed us before either. What's wrong?
Back then, I could only display my powers because we were in the dream world. But in reality, simply walking around takes all I've got.
So you can't give us nightmares or do any of that flashy stuff?
Still, aren't you a little too pathetic? Don't tell me you're losing power as a yokai.
Now that you mention it, it does kind of feel like that.
It's cause you're showing people's dreams without taking any credit, duh. Of course you're gonna burn yourself out like that. The source of Maku's strength is faith from humans. If your abilities aren't being recognized, then you're only consuming energy. Is that true, Lady Makura? Mehko, I apologize for making you worry, but we're in the middle of a celebration, so we can save this for later. Don't mind us, we arranged this whole fight for you two after all. What? I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to hide it or anything. I just thought we needed to have a talk somehow since you've been so down lately. So she came to us for advice. Is that what happened? Sorry, you must think of us as meddlers, but Mehko was so serious about it. No, it's my fault for not discussing anything with her. I'd like to hear what you have to say too, Mehko. Excellent, excellent. It sounds like this will be a good opportunity for you both then. Time to resume the battle. Uh-huh. Right. You haven't attacked yet, have you? Jono and her friends joining wasn't quite how we planned it.
Is that bad? Was it too sudden?
Well, this sort of thing is part of the charm of Danmaku battles. Let's go support the others so this goes well.
Okay.
Alright, what are we doing this turn? Any of the mooks gonna come after me, or do I gotta go after them? They're not moving. None of them are moving. Okay then. I guess somewhat fitting, the parts of the series that I'm uploading around this time are the two parts where you fight Mehko in the main story. Uploaded the first part of that chapter yesterday, upload the second part later today. You know, It's a fitting thing to be uploading when I'm recording the last part of the Sheep Arc. I heard a little about it, but you're really getting the hang of this. Thanks. This way, next time I'll be able to support Lady Makara. You want to... Well, aren't you Miss Reliable? Is this the result of your special training?
What in the world happened while we weren't looking?
Yes, please elaborate. I'm rather curious myself. Well, first, I fought a Danmaku battle with Sanai and the others at Moria Shrine. That's where they told me I could get used to Gensokyo by going around and fighting.
Like a wandering warrior.
So one thing led to another, and I ended up going to a tea party at Alice's house. That's where we realized that something was odd about what you were up to, Lady Makara. You're showing people auspicious dreams, but not even humans like Sanai or Sakia knew about it. So I went to Ayante to hear more about that. And after consulting with my master, we came up with a plan to communicate with Danmaku. You did all that for me?
Mehko really put a lot of thought and work into it in her own way, huh?
Well, you heard her. I guess it's your turn to answer then. Right, please tell me. Why were you hiding yourself from people even though you're losing power? Very well, it wasn't as if I was hiding it because I've done anything to be ashamed of. I simply wanted to atone for what I did to Gensokyo.
Atone?
During the incident, I harmed the humans of Gensokyo. I showed them nightmares and made them suffer. How could I possibly be allowed to live in Gensokyo as if nothing had happened? Showing them good dreams to make up for the nightmares is the very least I could do.
So you didn't ask for anything in return? Of course you get weak like that.
More importantly, doesn't that train of thought sound exactly like a certain someone? Who might you be referring to? It's the same as me. I thought I had to repay my debt before I could live in Gensokyo. Everyone taught me that by itself is no good. They did. Right, which is why thanks to everyone, now I...
Ah, they're doing it! They're doing it!
That voice.
Aw, they started without us. Yo, looks like we made it in time.
Sorry for running late. I burnt the cookies I was baking as a gift. You all came.
Why would we? We want to see your Danmaku battle with Makara too.
Even the denizens of the Earth Palace know about this. I visited their place too when I was going around Gensokyo. It was so short notice though, I thought they wouldn't make it.
What are you talking about? You're a friend!
A friend? What's going on here? What exactly happened down there with Utsuo, Ryuji, and the others?
You're really surprising that we get... Is it really surprising that we get along?
But how could that...
Who cares about that? I want to join. Can we join? More opponents. Perfect.
In that case... Alright, now that they're here, I'm even more fired up. Yeah, don't get cocky, because we're not holding back. More actors on stage, guess it's time for Act 2.
Taking it seriously, Mehko. Stay focused.
Gotcha. You gonna do anything? Alright. Trying to move people around here. How do I want to do this? Unfortunately, we were late to the party.
It's because I helped out that the cookies came out pitch black.
That's only because the dough was easily burnt. I'm sure it'll go well next time. It'll be the talk of the town. I know it, so let's bake them together again.
Hee hee, you bet. Now you Mehko's all fired up, the rest of us can't shack off either.
Yeah, let's do it together.
Sounds great. Together!
Seems surprised at how our relationship with those two have changed. Satori? It's just as you imagined. Deep in her heart, Mehko still felt a powerful sense of guilt towards Oku. However, when she came to the Palace of Earth Spirits and fought in a Danmaku battle with us, she was able to overcome that. Overcoming guilt.
She was all like, I'm so sorry, and I have to make it up to you and stuff. She was even reserved in her Danmaku, which is practically like confessing your true feelings. And then she told us her new dream.
Her new dream? Right, in addition to my dream of living with you, which is still important to me, I have another dream. I want to be friends with everyone, be a part of Gensokyo. Friends. Did a lot of bad things to them, so I think I need to make up for that. If I'm not allowed to dream, I want to be a part of their group. Isn't it the same for you, Lady Makara? Mehko? I just said what I really felt and everyone accepted it. So I want to see you try it too. Even if the words aren't coming to you, it's fine to just do it with Danmaku. Good grief, she never changes.
It sounds like she managed to say what she wanted.
For your sake, she gave it her all and cleared the way for you. I can see her feelings managed to get across. Indeed, I'm at a loss for words. Then, once again, let's face our feelings in battle. I can't say whether I'll succeed like Mehko did, but if Danmaku can convey them, then... You got moves now? You don't. Well, presumably your stats are better now? Where am I moving people here? Okay, you can reach this fairy.
When we showed up, Makara looked like he'd seen a ghost.
Banyo? You mean Yomo?
I mean, she was really shocked, and if it'd been us from a little earlier, that would have been the right reaction. Well, whatever. Let's just have fun with this.
Uh-huh. Need to hear Makara's theme for a bit, since we've been able to hear Mehko's theme so much in the past 5 chapters. 4 chapters. It is a nice theme. Alright, what are you doing? And now it's gone. Alright, Wriggle.
I was so surprised you all just suddenly joined out of nowhere. Oh no, are we getting in the way?
This much is fine. I mean, you should expect a little liveliness from a Danmaku battle.
Then if we win, we get to eat till our tummies burst.
Sweet, spicy, and oh so bitter.
Not really into this, but we won't lose either. Is it just me, or are you wide open? Counting on you guys. Bugs.
It's funny how I benched Wriggle for like the entire game, and then was forced to use her and the rest of the Goober gang for that one chapter, and then because of that they were high enough level to be used in the final battle, where they were used a lot more than I thought they would be. So I guess it is somewhat fitting that they're here now. Although despite them all being here, they can't use their move because they're not close to each other, so they won't use it on me.
A few hits there, here or there, won't splatter me.
This is not a type matchup you want to be a part of, Letty. You let the cold make you falter. You can't escape the cold. That hit. That was like a less than 50% chance. That was nothing! That was a lot more than I was expecting. Just threw ice at the sun and it hurt. Yeah, nearing 30 minutes here, so this part is probably going to be over an hour at this rate, but you know, it's the final part, it can be longer. Final parts of my series normally are, I think. Maybe at least. How am I gonna make this thumbnail? Makara's not doing anything. You proc Bullseye, which would be very helpful if you could actually reach anyone, which you can't. Dreams, oh. The feeling of wanting to be part of Gensokyo certainly lives within me as well. However, my sin of dragging Mehko along with my ideals is a weighty one. I doubt I'm allowed to dream like her. No matter how many times we battle, that fact will never change. No, for now it's more important that I want to respond to her feelings. So at the very least, I should give this Danmaku my all. Not in top form at the moment, but I'll make do. There you are. Now I can hear the theme for a bit before the turn ends and goes back to a generic map music that we've heard for over 100 episodes. Well over 100 episodes. You wanna get weird with it, Romeo? You wanna get real weird? Now, why don't you come quietly? Remember not to overdo it, Koichi. I'm gonna overdo it, Satori. I'm surprised that did anything to you. Don't you have the ability to, like, block lasers or something? What counts as a laser and what doesn't count in this and what doesn't count in the laser in this game? Who knows how weird that can be? The dinosaurs. I'm getting fairly hungry. To be honest, I'm just in this for the fun of it. This one might work. Wow, what a massive joke. Well, that was the final part. It is only fitting that I press the wrong button one more time. One more time. Kill that fairy Alice, whatever. Or Rumia can support defend, right? That's a thing she can do. This might be putting you two over your heads here, but we'll see. Daiguse is gonna support defend, so never mind. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just gonna kind of. I can't reach Rickle, can I? So. Let's duel fair and square. No, keep them in check while Yoko goes in for the kill. Why am I reading this again? I've seen this dialogue between these two so much. This last part, I figured I'd read as much stuff as possible. Surprised you can move like that in the Scold. Still not feeling like myself lately, but freeze you, body and soul. Can one use faith on you? Probably not. Just zombie fairy should probably kill you. Deal with Wriggle later. Step right in the middle of one of my mini cold steps. This cold snap will freeze everything to the marrow. So, you have counter. Didn't realize that, so Orin's about to feel much pain. Ow. You know you're pretty strong. Show you how strong the underworld yokai are. Let's roast them, Orin. Now fire up. Zombie berries. Oh, they can yank the paint on it. Seen this attack in a while. Can't die just yet. Exploding berries. One kiss right away. Just never seen that kill before. Oof, well, that was quite the warm welcome. Reminds me of how in Hina Breaker Orin's gimmick is that she makes fairies explode. Fun character she is to use. Can you perhaps... Yes, you can. Make her no longer a problem for you. You're up against Shadow and her friends too, huh?
Well, I mean, it sounds fun. As much as fine, right?
Yeah, of course.
And Makara doesn't feel like losing either.
No, I'm not really concerned with victory or defeat. It's a rather thoughtless thing to say in the middle of battle.
You two better get your heads in the game before you come at us.
Understood. Come on, Mehko, you've got this. Gonna regret underestimating me. Take that.
Still just a bug.
Right, there's not really much else I can do this turn. The mooks are still coming. Not that many of them at this point. Marissa, what are you doing? There we go.
Hee hee,
Bring it on.
whoa, just like a villain.
She's always been like that. She certainly seems to be having fun, though. But this is all to make it easier for Mehko and the others, right? Think what you like, but I ain't holding back. Take you all on, you bastards.
He's really getting into the role.
You do a lot of damage, Romeo. Too bad you're not gonna hit.
You smell like needles and thread.
Boom!
Getting close and
I'm familiar with you trying to bite people. Yes, do it all the time. Where's that back on you?
Alice sure is, Mark.
Do it, Shanghai.
Shanghai.
Do you know that Alice has a move where she can summon Shanghai and Horai as dolls? I never used it. The one time I used it was the part where you first got it as a skill, and I used it against Ellie, and then she killed Shanghai. They got me, and I lost the map. I don't think I've used that ability since. Press the alert button all day, you know.
I'll make you all go blind.
They've used Misty as an enemy unit multiple times, and at no point I don't think her as an enemy is able to use any of her buffing moves. So basically, all she does is use her like 2 attacking moves. I mean, that's what I did when I used her anyway, because I didn't use her properly at all. Which is why I eventually benched her. Until I brought her back in a final battle like everyone else on the 9 team.
They got me.
Alert, huh? Alright, well, heal yourself, Orin. Alright, how am I gonna do this? Goodbye, Daiuse. This might not kill you, though. Next technique will decide the fight. It's the same thing I said last time. Yes, it is, Racing. Deal with you, because if I don't, then Shirno's going to support defense. And then you're going to support defense, Shirno, before I can do anything. Is that the first time I've killed with that? I've used that move how many times? That's the first time I've killed with it? There's no way that's the first time I've taken... There's no way that's not... There's no way it's the first time I've taken down a boss's HP bar with that. So it must literally only... You must only get that kill animation when it actually kills, and not procs a new spell card. There's no way I've never taken down a health bar with that with how many times I've used it. Soap them, Makara. I'll meet Mehko's expectation. Dreams bubble to the surface. That might be the thumbnail just because Makara's not doing anything else. Kind of a lame thumbnail for the last part, but you know, whatever. Fire and ice, Juno. Fire and ice. Oh, you actually are kind of dying, so... Anyone else have a heal? I mean, you can do this. There you go. I keep interrupting Macro's theme. Doesn't even matter since you can just persist anyway. I'm not done having fun yet.
Take him out, Uncle.
But Yatagarasu, I need more power. Unlimited power.
It's not over till it's over. I got this. Nice power setting, coolest. Super move, Great Crusher. Go!
That's the move I killed Makura with. I don't remember. I'm not done yet. I'm gonna keep pressing forwards. I reach you and get a kill. You do enough damage here. Well, you can't fight back, so it's worth trying at least. Come on, Mehko, you've got this. You get any closer, you'll be sorry.
7? Journal never gives up. 7. Need more than wool to save you from my cold.
Well, if Rumia didn't get that achievement where you leave a character with less than 10 HP alive without using Mercy, she didn't get that by complete accident, then there could have been a chance that I would have gotten that achievement right then and there in the last part. But nope, Rumia got that achievement about 120 something parts ago. Persist again.
Okay, time to get serious. Yeah.
Good job, Chino. Is that all you can do that close away? And you're a boss, so I think you're not allowed to move.
Now that's how you tackle someone. No way.
Alright, what does this field do? Nullifies the effects of instinct? Okay. That's all you do. Cool. Anyway, it's Reimu or Marissa, right? Right, well, it only makes sense I do Marissa correct because that was, you know, the main character of the route I chose. Shadow and Rainbow, could you perhaps not do it? Wow, it's not easy to hit you, is it? Hey, which one is that? Medicine, Sweet Poison, which one is that? You know what, Medicine, just don't do anything, okay? I really don't need you to crash the game right now. I really don't need that at all. What are you waiting for? Come at me. It was really getting into character.
But I didn't think she'd fit as the villain as well.
Hey, I can hear you. We're grateful for your help, of course. I brought plenty of snacks for you. Yeah, I mean, you're always helping out, so... Whatever, let's get this started. Alice, you gonna hit with a 70, or you not? Not in the business of losing. My weapons are getting a real workout today. Show you a flawless performance if this hits. Our show begins. Let's dance, Shanghai. And there you go. Act 1. Act 2. Dance for I. Act 3. Did way more damage than I thought it would. Can I throw in the towel already? You're finally rebelling against your former master? When I win, I'll be the master. Ha, big words. Not cowering even before Marissa. You really are more confident, Mehko. You're way overthinking this. This is just like pre-battle banter. Still, can't wait to see the Danmaku you two have got in store for me. Me too. Counting on you, Marissa. So you're so excited, Danmaku, Micro. I can do this too. Grab these bad boys by hand. Enjoy. Feeling drowsy, are we? Meet Mehko's expectations. Witness the power of dreams. Bubbles. It ain't over yet. Alright. Alice. You do that again. But cast Mercy. And I'm not gonna show attack animations, so medicine doesn't break the game. Wow, that did a lot of damage. Probably should have cast Alert. Wasn't in my mind as a priority. Here you go. Last battle of the entire game. Should be able to do 3,000 damage, surely, Mehko. Take a look at my Danmaku. I've got strength in numbers. Let's go, gang. Go get him, Rail. Go get him, Deacon. Get him and beat him, and Ashita, and Oleg, and Oka, and a Hog. Go, go, go. The references to things I don't understand. Super Robot Wars references. Maybe. You're pretty good. She ends on level 59. She started at level 15 5 chapters ago. Last bonus condition. Not like it really matters. Grr, why you? We did it. We won. Fine, fine. Guess I gave you a few too many handicaps. Don't be a sore loser. At any rate, the winner is decided. So that's it, then. Fine work. You made it safely to the end, Makura. Thank goodness, I'm just glad I was able to answer Mehko's feelings, if only a little. Lady Makura, you seem so radiant going into battle with such vigor. You definitely tell that you've deepened your bonds with everyone in Gensokyo. It was worth participating today, if only to see that. But that's a bit much, don't you think? I was just a little excited. You were quite spirited yourself, Makura, in the second half. I feel a little of something like hesitation in your Danmaku, though. And where exactly would you have... Don't look at me. In a Danmaku battle, it's only natural for one's heart to reveal itself. It's that thing Mehko was talking about, communicating without words. Apparently so. So basically, you still got words you haven't mentioned. I don't suppose you could tell us about them? Even just talking about it could be better than worrying on your own. That's reasonable, and I am grateful for you all getting along with Mehko. Lady Makura? In that case, we'll need some tea. Can you help me with that, Medi? Okay. Yeesh, I can finally sit down. Nothing like a little exercise to sober up. Thank you so much for fighting with us, everyone.
No need for that. We had fun too.
I guess it'd be hopeless against Ramu's. It'd be hopeless against Ramu's squad, but I guess you showed them your stubbornness. Or I thought it'd be hopeless. Did I read I guess? I don't know. All in all, though, I couldn't have done it without you all.
Jeez, show some spine already.
We should invite everyone who couldn't make it and do this again sometime. Yeah, sounds great. Once again, good work, Makara. It's been a while since your last Danmaku battle. Take this well-earned rest. Ah, thank you. Just now we spoke about how you've had a lot of worries ever since the incident ended. But right now, from what I can see, they've died down. Indeed, today I saw something I never would have imagined. Who could have predicted that she'd be laughing along with you all so soon? I think she'd be happy that you've recognized her efforts. She would, wouldn't she? She's almost too dazzling for me now. So her dream was to befriend all of Gensokyo. I'll be cheering for her. It's all well and good, but what about you? Mehko felt just as guilty towards Gensokyo, but still managed to take the first step. Don't you think it would be nice if you could start facing the future too? Just like Mehko, So something's still stopping you, huh? Still having doubts about walking side by side with her? Yes, I was the mastermind behind the incident. She was simply following orders. Sins are mine as well, and I must atone for them. You sound like a great boss and all, but you don't look too happy about that. That's what a punishment is, I know that much. Seeing her today, I wonder if perhaps her dream would be easier to achieve without me. You implying you're going to distance yourself from her? I see now that she has a bright future ahead of her. By walking a different path than me, she can surely reach it. I can see your logic, but Mehko would flip if she heard you say that. Ah, Lady Makara. Speak of the sheep. You don't look too happy, Lady Makara. What were you talking about? Mehko,
Forget that. Get over here. Come on.
What's this? Why are you beckoning me?
Isn't it obvious? It's the next battle.
The next? Yeah, we won this time, so they were talking about wanting a revenge match.
No way we're letting you quit while you're ahead. My 1 pixel of fang. Come spring, the bugs will be more energetic than ever.
Please hold on, I never intended to. Well, too bad, because Juno and her friends won't listen to a word you say once they decide on something. Now you've done it. We're gonna get out of this. We're never getting out of this cycle. But surely you'd all be more comfortable with only Mehko. What are you saying? There'd be no point if we're not together. No point? I mean, I want you to be friends with everyone too. Living here with you happily is still my #1 dream. Extra word there. Mehko. Well, there goes your whole argument, torn to shreds by the sheep in question. She cares just as much about you as you do about her. Walking down different paths is completely out of the question. I see. What's wrong, Lady Makara? Oh, nothing. But in that case, I suppose I should make it clear as well. What are we talking about again? She means a response to Mehko's feelings. Mehko said she wanted to live with Makara and become a part of Gensokyo. Right. Well, it may be unforgivable to put this into words, neither can I keep holding it in my chest. At some point, your wish to become part of Gensokyo became mine as well. My dream is yours too. Even now, I don't believe I have the right to hold such a dream. But unless I look forward, I won't be able to walk by your side. If I am going to be with you, I must change as well.
Their feelings switched. Sounds like your Mako battle did his job then.
You needn't worry, Makara's doubts have been dispelled. I can guarantee it. Really? All right. Hee, thanks to you, Mehko. So, from here on out, you're gonna be advertising your brand whenever you give a human good dreams? Little by little, I suppose. Well, I, for one, can't wait to meet you in my dreams. I haven't done it since I was in the outside world, though, so it's a little embarrassing.
You were always pretty shy, huh?
Well, it seems like things have settled down, so we can leave the rest to Mehko. It's about your own feelings, so I'm sure it'll take some time to sink in. If anything happens, please don't hesitate to give us a shout. We'll be rooting for you too. Thank you so much, everyone. Well, it's about time we got the party going again. Seeing how you've been trying so hard, might as well make it a good one.
Finally.
Corner of Gensokyo. You're still up, huh, Lady Makara? Did I wake you? It's been a long day, so I thought you'd be resting by now. I've been reflecting on what happened today. Your dream to get along with everyone and become a part of Gensokyo. Everyone was rooting for us from the bottom of their hearts. Yeah. Really think it's amazing how they could say all that stuff to us. Indeed, I can hardly believe it myself. What experiences must they have gone through to think like that? But I don't know. The ideals I once elevated clashed with this land's way of life, leading me to make a grave mistake. Yet despite that, that same way of life allowed their hearts to naturally accept us as friends. I wonder, will a day ever come when I could feel the same? Lady Makara, are you still uneasy about getting along with them? I still haven't atoned for my sin, not in the slightest. I might even still be holding on to my old ideals deep in my heart. I can't possibly become a part of Gensokyo as I am now. But that's... I'm sorry, I wasn't lying when I said I would look forward, but... No, I get it. There's no way you can change how you feel on a dime like that. But you want to know how everyone feels? Asking around would feel weird, so... Ah, did you just come up with something? Yeah, let's go on a Danmaku trip, Lady Makara. To where? Oh, I didn't mean a normal trip, I meant one in the dream world. If we experience everything they've gone through, won't we understand their feelings too? You want us to live out Rainbow and Marissa's journey via the dream world. Just like when we recreated their trip to the moon, except this time we go back to when we first arrived. And at the same time we can look back on our own actions. What path must they have walked to form the bonds they have now? And what have they felt towards what we've done? To truly understand them, perhaps we do need to know that. Then, yes, let's go on a dream voyage. And by the time we've arrived at its end, I should be able to separate myself from the past. Then it's settled. I guess we'll need to borrow everyone's memories. We'll explain the situation and ask for their cooperation. But if we're experiencing their journey vicariously, it's inevitable that we'll run into painful memories. You don't have to come with me, Mehko. Would it be the same for you? In which case... Your hand? There, doesn't it feel reassuring when we hold hands? If we ever feel uneasy, we can just grab on tight. Mehko. Hee. Somehow, just taking your hand fills me with energy. You mean you hate it that much? Of course not. It's strangely comforting. Thank you, Mehko. Your earnest sincerity gives me strength. Even now, I'm finally making progress because you're dragging me by the hand. Lady Makara. For now, it's just one step past the end of the dream. But someday we'll reach a future beyond that. Let's do our best. Yes, I'm counting on you. Now, let us be off on a new journey, starting now, toward a future beyond the end. To the next dream. Dream mode. First step beyond the end. Unlock dream mode. Dream mode. The new Game Plus feature is now available. Load episode 77 clear data to play. Orin got 10 kills in the end. How nice. And there we go. It's the last chapter in the game. And doing that allows you to unlock New Game Plus. Which I am not doing. But I guess I can try to explain what it is. Basically, you go back to the beginning of the game again. But unlike some New Game Pluses for games I've played where, you know, you play through the game at the beginning again, but there's new features, but those new features are like non-canon stuff that just makes playing through the game easier. New Game Plus is a continuation of the story, where Makara recreates the events of the entire game, and you go through it again in the dream world. And it's the same chapters again, but differences are, A, you start with Makara and Mehko, and they're their own units you can use. I think you can bring like 4 or 5 units from the beginning and use them from the very beginning, so you can like pick, you know, Yuka and Shinky and characters you can barely use and play from them from the beginning. And then there's like 2 features. There's like 2 extra modes. There's a mode where every time a character gets 50 kills, you get a unique cutscene with them. And then there's like, I don't know if this is for every chapter. For most chapters, there's like a little mode which is basically just acts as a cutscene where the characters give their thoughts about what happened during the chapter. And that's all I remember being different from New Game Plus. In the special menu? What does that mean? I don't know. I don't know where to find it. I don't really need to look right now. But, yeah, that's all for this. Last part. 128. Long series. Longest series I've ever done. Longest series I will ever do. It's been a time. I was in college when I started this. Not anymore. But, yeah. It's the last thing I plan to record for a while. When will I record again? I don't know, but not for right now. Anyway, it's the end of Fantasy Maiden Wars. Goodbye.